Yeah, we're excited to be home. It's our Title IX recognizing, the 50th anniversary, and then also our Project ID game. And then we have Sunday Family Fun Day where we'll have autographs out on the court post game, and the kids can get a chance to get some layups up on the goals. So it's something that we've started back after COVID. So we're just really looking forward to, two really special initiatives that we can recognize, as well as being able to sign some autographs post game. So we're excited for Sunday, and just the fact that we're home, we're very, very grateful for that.
All right. Well,
hey, Coach. Hope you had a good holiday. Looking ahead to Sunday's game, what type of challenges do you think that your team is going to face from Gardner-Webb?
Well, they're picked to win the Big South. So when I think you look at, scheduling mid-major opponents, we're about to play two teams in Gardner-Webb and Mercer that are picked to win their league. So these are certainly really high quality games. The first one starting with Gardner-Webb, which is our only focus. So they're very athletic. They do a great job with their full court press. They'll pressure you. They love to play fast. They've had some come from behind wins. They're in the 80s and 90s in those wins. So we're going to have to take great care of the basketball, make sure that we don't allow our turnovers and offensive rebounds that we could give up to create extra possessions for Gardner-Webb, because they're very, very good, very athletic, and very talented. It all starts with Jessica Williams, who's a fifth-year player. And they have some great guards that go along. I just love their team. And I think that Alex does a tremendous job, so they have our utmost respect.
all right, Maxwell.
Okay, I know Nye came back and played the second game, so I'm assuming she's a full go. But what about Carly and I guess Myra?
Myra is still weeks out, unknown. As far as, I think we will have an opportunity to see our medical staff once everyone gets back from the holidays. We continue the rehab process this week. So we'll have probably more of an update on her next week as far as the time frame. We continue to just take that one day at a time. Carly is day to day, and then Aaliyah and I is day to day. So just seeing how they continue to respond and how they look. I certainly want to put them in the best position to be successful. I thought that Aaliyah really struggled defensively and laterally in the Wake Forest game. So us putting her in the best position to be to be successful, and listening to her and how she feels about her body will determine. And then as far as Carly, it's more just a medical team evaluation on what she is and isn't allowed to do every day moving forward.
All right. Well,
Coach, the defense was strong in the Wake Forest game. What were some of the defensive strengths that you want to see carry over into Sunday's game?
Just the communication. I'll be really honest with you. You never, sometimes in game time, the way you see things, and then when you see things, when you go back and watch on film, we have to be more disciplined the last 2 minutes of a game. I thought against Utah, we really hurt ourselves and didn't get some critical stops. We fouled late in the shot clock. And then I think we were very fortunate against Wake Forest. We had some people miss some assignments, wander around. So we've got to continue to work on our discipline, continue to work on our communication, and finish it with the box out. So I was a little more disappointed than initially watching that we were just wandering around aimlessly at times, and we have to do better and understand that the five that are on the floor are responsible for, every little thing and every tendency, and understanding time, score, and situation. We'll continue to work on special situations. Actually, have one in today of we've in back-to-back games given up big shots at the end of a quarter. I'm not sure in my career I've ever had that happen, where you give up a big three to Jules Spear, and then we gave up one, against Utah, and both of those were critical moments. So we'll work on that today. But I love who our team's trying to be defensively, but yet there are critical moments where we seem to lose the discipline on the defensive end. We've got to get better.
all right, Maxwell.
You guys kind of come back and had a chance to look at those games. What are the big takeaways? You mentioned on the defensive side, but what are some the other takeaways maybe on the offensive side from the last trips? Few
I
trips?
think it's really important that we understand how important rebounding the ball is on both sides of the ball. When we talk about the defensive side, you finish that with the box out, the rebound. That allows us to start our transition game. And I think we have to rebound better. And then I think we have to create extra possessions on the offensive end. I thought we did a better job of that in the weight game. And how do we capitalize when we do get the offensive board? Do we turn that into conversion? Our decision making at the end of those. So rebounding is first and foremost. Offensively, I thought we tried to make some adjustments. We broke those down in practice. We've got to have some more carryover. And I think with our new faces blending in, with our old faces returning, just a little more attention, like I was talking about the discipline on the defensive end, the discipline offensively and the attention to detail. It might be a little thing. I thought we missed, the response to how Wake Forest was guarding the ball screen. We missed several opportunities to score, and we have to continue to recognize and do a better job. And we broke those things down, and we broke those things down in film, and we've got to have more attention to detail.
All right, well,
Coach, I know we haven't really had a chance to talk in season about team chemistry, and you've had a lot of multiple players in double figures every game. So how do you think that the chemistry has translated on the court so far this season?
I think it's been great. I appreciate who they're all trying to be. I appreciate the selflessness. It's about we, multiple, from Meg to Hannah to Jada, to Brittany, to that really core group that's returning. Coach, I just want to win. I'll be ready when my number's called. And, I think that's a lot easier probably because, you have some folks that come back and they're entitled for what's happened in the past. But, we can't look back. We look forward. We continue to get better and, make the best decisions that are about this team, not only as a staff, but I think this team's trying to make the best decisions that's best for this team. And I really appreciate them.
all right, Maxwell.
Hey, kind of off of the chemistry, you played around with some new starting lineups in the Bahamas. Just takeaways on some of the new lineups.
Yeah, I think that obviously against Utah, that was a really positive decision. I think, Utah was bigger. I thought we did a really good job in our response with the starting lineup. We're trying to make sure everyone understands that, it's a 40-minute game and getting off to good starts in both halves is really important.